So shifting the gears, Pankaj, when it comes to the system integrators, right? I'm sure they are helping you with the AWS and the Databricks and Snowflake. Now, how do you evaluate a system integrator before onboarding them? Are there any metrics like how you're evaluating the SaaS? How are you evaluating the system integrators? And how to what extent are you having the relation with them? Are they also recommending you any tools? In the journey of installing it, they recommended why don't you use this SaaS? So is this scenario happening?
Yeah, yeah. So I think there are two places where we are getting inputs from the external ecosystem. One is
Sure.
really the technical layer that you allude to, how do you do the data engineering right, and some of those types of things. And then there's the functional layer.
Hmm.
How do you solve logistics, or how do you solve marketing, or how do you solve energy, or things like that, right? So I think
Hmm.
there are two layers. I think the usually some of these system integrators are playing in the bottom layer,
Okay.
and there's something or the other happening all the time. But I would say that that's not where the bigger value or the bang for the buck for our team happens. For
Sure.
us, the
Okay.
bigger value for the bucks happens on the functional layer.
Hmm.
Do this startup have a really good handle on how to solve logistics in a creative manner? Do they have connection with the digital public infrastructure? They're able to suck in data from other places and create a meaningful solution. So I think our value add to our stakeholders in terms of outcome is really on data, alternate data, utilizing them to take better decisions.
Hmm.
Clearly, to manage it very well, the data engineering and the data architecture layer has to be very well architected.
Sure.
But that is an area which doesn't sort of create a big innovative edge for us. I would
Okay.
say again, it's a necessary
Hmm.
but not a sufficient condition for innovation from our perspective. So we
Sure.
do put effort over there, but I would say a larger part of the effort is on the other part,
Okay.
which is the function. What else is happening there? What new can be done? So that's the way, at least so far, the
Hmm.
evolution of our team. I wouldn't say this is the way to do it,
Hmm.
but I'm just reflecting on your question to say what has happened so far.
Hmm.
So far, the focus has a lot more been on the business function to say
Hmm.
what innovating thing can we do in this field.
Hmm.
And clearly, to support that, you have to have a good,
IT.
innovative,
Hmm.
and efficient
Hmm.
infrastructure to make it happen.
Hmm.
But innovation over here has been, like I said, necessary but not sufficient to create better outcome there, because that is where I think the functional knowledge kicks in.